Hey, what is up guys? It's Brendan here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to create a landing page on Shopify. And this is a custom landing page that you don't need any third-party apps to create. You can do this completely for free in your Shopify store as long as you're using the newest up-to-date themes by Shopify. And on this landing page, you will also notice that there is no header, there's no announcement bar, and there's also no footer at the bottom of this page. You can really create and design this page exactly how you want on your Shopify store, and not to mention on the regular part of the Shopify store, you will still have your header, your announcement bar, as well as your footer. This is a dedicated separate landing page that you can really create around a specific targeted goal on your Shopify store, whether you want customers to be able to maybe click through to a certain other page on your store, you just want to feed them through a landing page process, or if you also even want to send them directly to the cart, you can also do that. I'll be showing you how to do that in this tutorial. For example, here, if we click buy now here, it will take us right from the landing page directly to the cart of the Shopify store. So I'll be showing you how to do that in this tutorial, as well as creating the base landing page. In addition to linking out directly to the cart, if that's the goal with your landing page, you could also maybe collect contact information. So entering, a contact form, you can also add that to your landing page. You really have a lot of different options, and that's going to be showing you here in today's tutorial on building out a landing page in Shopify. But before we dive into things, of course, I do want to mention, if you don't already have a Shopify store, you go and check out Shopify's landing page for a free trial to Shopify. That's brendanvalesky.com/Shopify. It will take you right over to this page here where you can get started with a Shopify free trial. Again, that's that first link down below in the video description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the tutorial on how to create a landing page on Shopify. So first things first, of course, you're going to want to be logged into your Shopify store. Now, next, what you're going to want to do is come over here to online store. We're going to be creating a new template on your online store that is going to be set specifically just for this exact landing page. So again, you do need to make sure that you are using at least Online Store 2.0 themes. Currently, I am using the Dawn theme on Shopify. This is their free theme. It is very basic, and it does not cost any extra money. It's just the basic theme included with Shopify. This should work on a variety of other free themes that are available on Shopify as well. But as long as you're using their newer, up-to-date themes, you should be good to go. So make sure your theme is currently up to date. And then next, all you have to do is come over here to the black Customize button. And of course, this tutorial will break out into multiple parts as far as depending on what you want on your landing page as to what steps you need to follow. But this is for everybody creating a landing page, no matter what you want on the landing page. So we come into here inside the theme editor. This is now the Shopify theme editor. So to show you what the landing page will look like on the current test version I've already created for this tutorial, we are going to be creating a brand new one from scratch, but I just want to show you sort of what that looks like as well. It's going to be underneath. You click here at the top, you click on home page, you scroll down, and we're going to click on pages. And then what we're going to do is, instead of going to the landing page template, which is the exact template that I already have here, let's just go to that here because there is some code we do need to copy. And again, all code and links will be linked down below in the video description. Now, this code in particular that we're going to be copying and pasting first is going to be some custom liquid. And this is this code here, which is what is going to display that the header, announcement bar, and footer will not be displayed. This is super crucial so that your header, announcement bar, and footer will still exist on other parts of your Shopify store, but it won't exist on the landing page because you don't want that on your landing page, right? You want it to be just very focused. You don't want the header, footer, or announcement bar taking up space, but you still want it to be on, of course, other parts of your Shopify store. So this code, again, will be linked in a pasted link in the video description. All you have to do is go to that link, and it will take you over where you can easily copy and paste this code, or you could view it on screen as well. But if you just want to be able to easily copy and paste that, there will be a link in the video description to this code as well. It's very simple. It's just some style and some simple liquid code to basically remove the displaying of the header, announcement bar, and footer, and it will still exist in other parts of your store. We're just going to go ahead and click Control C. So we're going to copy this code here. Again, you can copy the code from the link in the video description. And then, so now that we have copied this code here, that's again the first step is we're going to need that code copied. Now, to go ahead and create our new template from scratch, what we're going to be doing is coming up here to the top. By default, you will be on the home page, but what you're going to want to do is come down here to Pages. We're going to click on Pages, and then this will bring up the template, and we're going to go to the blue button here that says Create Template, and we're going to call this landing page tutorial. So it's different from the landing page that already exists. Landing page tutorial. And we're going to base this just based on the default page. If you haven't created any templates yet, it will probably just say default page for you. We're going to go ahead and click Create Template. This will then create a fresh page that is currently, as you can see here, this is an About Us page that already has some content. Now this, to get this going, to get this to be editable and how we want it, what we're going to want to do here is go ahead and click this page or mouse over it over here. We're going to hide it. So we want to hide the default page information from the page. So we click the little I here, and we're going to be hiding that from this template. So that is the basic information that would be normally included on the page. We're just going to mouse over that and click the I so that it is no longer showing. As you can see here, there is no longer any page content currently on the page. Now, as you can see here, we still have the header, we still have the footer, and we have the announcement bar. So to get rid of that, then next we're going to come over here and click Add Section, and we're going to scroll down to the section that says Custom Liquid. And this is where you're going to paste in that code. So you're going to click Control V. And as you can see here now, this page is completely blank. There is nothing on this page. If we go ahead and click Save, the landing page tutorial template has nothing on this page, as you can see here currently. And we're going to go back. And now this is where you can actually, now we can actually start designing the landing page exactly how we want it. So this is a default blank landing page currently that we have set up. Now this template is not currently applied to any pages, so we can't preview the page on the site just yet, but this is essentially what it is looking like right now. This is essentially a blank page. So if you want a blank page to link people to, cool. There you go. This is how you get it to basically level 0. So now what you can do is go ahead and start adding sections. And this is where you can go ahead and start adding in the designs that you want to add to your landing page. Now I get a lot of people, maybe you want like some text here, right? If you just want a simple landing page with a button and some text, we're going to go ahead and start with that just so you can kind of get an idea and a feel for, you know, how things work here. And as far as a button, we're just going to go ahead and just link to, let's just go to a blog post just to keep things simple here. We're just gonna say click here to read the blog. You know, if you just want it to be a very simple button and text landing page, you can do that if you want. Now I'm gonna be coming back here and showing you a little bit more what else you can add to your landing page too, of course, but I just want to get this simple version off the ground to kind of get you an idea of how to get at least the, you know, minimum viable version of this live on your site. So it's not just live yet. We need to click Save, and now we have the landing page template. This is essentially the page editor for this template. This is basically the way that you go about using this like a page builder. So next, what we're going to do is go ahead and click Exit. We are going to be coming back to that, so don't you worry. We're going to be editing a little bit more of that as far as what else you can add to the page and how you can go about designing it. But to get the basic functionality working on the site and live on the site, next we need to come over here to the left-hand side and click on Pages. And now we're actually going to go ahead and add a page. We're going to go ahead to the top right corner, click Add Page. And we're going to just call this, you want to call this based on what you want the URL to be, essentially. So we're going to call this, we're just going to go ahead and do landing page template. So this is, the URL would be, you know, our Shopify store URL /pages/landing page template. And then we're going to go ahead and click Save. Now, what you need to do next is come over here to the theme template section. And under the online store theme template, now, I get that my camera might be covering a little bit of this, but you click on Online Store, Theme Template. We're going to go ahead and just refresh this here so that is out of the way. And so, as you can see here, We have online store theme template. Now, by default, it will be selected as default page. So if you were to like go to this page, as you can see right now, this is just on a default page template. We're going to come here and we are going to select landing page tutorial for the theme template. And then we're going to go ahead and click save. And then when we refresh this, once that is applied, it does take a second for Shopify to actually apply it. So on online store theme template, landing page tutorial is the theme template. Now we go ahead, we refresh the page. And as you can see here, we now have the landing page template applied to this page. And this is, as you can see, I'm trying to scroll currently. This is essentially like the bare bones version of a landing page you can create. And this is easily pastable. You know, this is a regular Shopify URL. And as you can see, if we refresh the regular part of the site, like the whole rest of the site is still functioning just like normal. But this is that specific URL with a call to action, right? Just simple text and a button. If that's what you want for your landing page, cool. There you go. You click the link and it will take you over to that blog post that we linked before. Now, if you do want to add, some other information to this page, that's going to be showing you now how to get going on doing that. So we've built out the URL. So essentially that landing page will exist on that URL, which is the page's landing page template. And this is the basic functionality. We click view page. It will take you right to that page that we have built. Now, to go ahead and edit this further to add some more functionality to this landing page, what you're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and close out of that there. If you wanted to build it more like this, having a lot more elements, that's what I'm going to be showing you now. But we have the basic functionality working. What you're going to need to do is come over here back to online store. You're going to go to themes and we're going to go back to the customize section. We're going to go click customize. This will take us right back to the theme editor. This is essentially where you're going to be editing this landing page template that's only applied to that singular page. Do keep in mind that you just want to apply this to one page in your Shopify store. The rest you want to keep on that default template. So make sure you're editing the template, you do not want to be editing default page. You want to make sure you're actually creating that separate template and editing the landing page tutorial template or whatever you go about naming it. And now we're back to the editor. So if we want to change this, right, maybe we want to get rid of the rich text. Maybe we want to add something else. So let's just say save it and see what that blank page version. As you can see here, this is just a completely blank page currently. So we're starting from scratch again. We're going to go ahead and click add section. Now, if you wanted to make this sort of like an email grabber type thing, you could just add email sign up here and, make it something like that. We go ahead and click save. And then you refresh here and you can make this sort of just like a basic page, a very targeted page for, hey, subscribe to our emails. Now, you can get a lot more creative than that, obviously. You can go ahead and add in any kind of sections you want. Maybe you want to add in a multi-row section here. You can go ahead and add in images and add in things that would maybe talk about your product more if you want this to be more like a product showcase landing page. You're just going to add everything, after the page and custom liquid, and it's just right here and under the template. You go here and click and add more sections. If you wanted to add a contact form, maybe that's the main goal you want this landing page to be. Go ahead and click save, refresh here, and we just have the contact form at the top. And then we just have these widgets here. Alternatively, if you wanted to, maybe add another widget, something, maybe if you wanted to add like a collage or a slideshow, if you wanted to add a slideshow, you can go ahead and do that too. So you kind of get the gist of it here. Now, if you do want to link specifically to a product checkout, like I showed you earlier in the tutorial, that's what we're going to be diving into now as far as linking to a specific product on the page. So we're going to go ahead and click save. And as you can see here, we have the image slide. Now, I would say as well, if you want to get rid of that little bit of custom liquid here, as you can see, there is some padding. What you need to do is just click 0 and 0. And that will then get rid of that additional unnecessary padding there at the top. So as you can see here now, there's no white space there. That is what you need to do here just to make sure that that custom liquid is not visible, that section, it does automatically by default add some padding. So you just drag it to 0 on both, and that will get rid of that white space there in case you already, in case you still had that there. On the custom liquid section we already had. So do just keep that in mind. That's how you get rid of that white space, is just getting rid of the section padding. Alternatively, you could also just drag that custom liquid, all the way to the bottom, but at this point it's already not visible anyway on the page. So do just keep that in mind as well if you want to get rid of that, to make sure that, you have everything just, no extra white space. Now, as you can see here, it does sort of show the header for like a split second on page load. That is just something unfortunate you do kind of have to deal with Shopify, but most people that are loading the page are not even going to notice it, not even see it. It does load. That does tend to load more given how many elements you have on the page. So do keep that in mind. Now, to go ahead to the actual checkout link section of this tutorial, so adding the checkout links, what you're going to want to do, and you do need a first-party app developed by Shopify, what you're going to need to do is go ahead to the video description. It will take you right over in the Shopify App Store. You're going to search for Buy Button Channel. This is developed directly by Shopify. I will have a link to this in the video description that will take you right over to the Shopify App Store. And you're going to want to make sure, of course, you are logged into your Shopify store here. This is so that you can create the checkout links that take you right to the store checkout. Just like if I show you here again on the landing page, we click the Buy Now button. This is if you wanted to make this more of like a product conversion focused page. You click Buy Now, take you right to the store's checkout. To be able to do this, you do need to add the Buy Button channel to your Shopify store. Now, I've already installed it to this Shopify store. It's a pretty straightforward process. All you have to do is click the black install button. For you, it would say install. For me, it says open. So just make sure that you've installed the Buy Button channel for this to work. This part of the tutorial, you do need to have installed the Buy Button channel. Again, link will be in the video description that will take you over to this page here where you can click install. All you have to do is click the black install button, and then it will be added to your Shopify store. Next, to actually get the checkout link, what we need to do is we're going to go back to this part of your Shopify store. So we're going to go exit, and then what we're going to do is come over here to products. You need to go to the product that you want to create that checkout link for. So in this case, I did the beanie before. Let's go ahead and maybe find a different product. Let's go ahead with just Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea. Let's just go with this one. We're going to then go to up in the top right corner of the product that you want to create that checkout link for. We're going to go ahead and click more actions, and we're going to click create checkout link. So pretty easy process. Again, you do need the Buy Button installed on your Shopify store. It is a free app, completely free. It's developed directly by Shopify as well, so you don't need any third-party apps. And that will then create this checkout link here. Now, if you have multiple variants, you do need to go through here and select the right variant that you do want selected for this checkout link, because it will only link you, right to that specific product variant. In this case, I don't have any variants on this product, so there's just the singular version of it. We're going to go ahead and click copy link, and that will then copy the link to our clipboard. Now, next, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the online store, and we're going to go back to the theme editor, which is going to take us to the editor where we can then edit the landing page template. Again, we're going to go up here from home page. We're going to go back to pages, and we're going to click landing page tutorial, and then this will take us back to the editor that we were editing before. Now, if we have the image slide, what we're going to do is we are going to just add the link here on the button. So what we're going to do is, again, we already have copied it to the clipboard, so all you have to do is click Control V. You could also, right click and click paste. You could also do that too. And then you're going to paste this link here. Once you've pasted it, then you need to click this here. Once you've clicked that, it will then add the link here and save it. Now, currently it just says button link, so we're going to want to change the button label to maybe click here, or maybe let's put this all in caps, something like click here to buy now, or something like that. Something like that. Very clear call to action. If you want something like that, you could also get rid of this text here, even if you wanted to get rid of the text there. Just click here to buy now. You could even also get rid of the sort of the layout if you want to make it left, right, center. You can get rid of that container by getting rid of the container there. So it could just be like, click here to buy now, boom, takes them right to it. You could also change the button style too here if you want to. But let's just say we have it saved like that. Now I get this isn't maybe the most visually appealing. I'm trying to get you just the functionality working at this moment. So we go ahead and click save. Then we go back to the landing page template. And if your customers come here to, click here to buy now, it will take them right to the checkout for that Rolex Sea Dweller Deep Sea. As you can see, the product is applied here, right to the checkout page. So that does work functionally if you want to link people directly to the checkout for a specific product on your landing page. So that's one other option you have here with this landing page process. Again, if you want to go through here and edit more parts of that, all you have to do is come back here, click editing the slideshow. If you want to just have one slide, you can delete the additional slides. We go ahead and click save. And that will get rid of the extra slides. So it'll just be that one slide here. You can easily scroll through here and add whatever else you want. If you want to add a video, you click here, you click add section, you scroll down, you click add a video. Okay, you can add YouTube videos, you can add, any kind of video that you want to add here. By default is this YouTube link here. The process is pretty straightforward as far as what else you want to add to this page here. You can essentially add any kind of sections that you would normally add to a home page on your Shopify store to this landing page. So we go ahead and move things around here. You could go ahead and add, additional information here with maybe this multi-column that can maybe describe more parts of your product, or get people to go to that contact form more. If you just wanted to add some additional images, you could also just add image with text. You don't necessarily even need the button. If you want to, get rid of that button, you could just leave it blank. You don't necessarily have to have that information there either. You could just come back here under image with text, delete the button if you just want to be, more explainer information. If you don't necessarily need the click here to buy now buttons all over your landing page, you could go through and just delete some of those and just have it as some basic, product information about your products. You go through here and edit anything you want, but essentially that is how you create a landing page on Shopify. Again, links are going to be in the video description to take you to all the different pages and links and code and everything I already mentioned in the tutorial. Links are down below in the video description. Again, you can come here, you customize it as much as you want. You can create it targeted around any specific goal on your Shopify store. If you want to link to the checkout, you can do that. If you want to get people just to sign up to your email list, you could do that. You could get people just to go to a contact form. You could do as much or as little information as you want on this page possible. All you have to do is just make sure you click save, and it will be on that singular URL. Again, we go back to exit. It will be on that specific page that we already created. This is basically the page that template will live on under the theme template. We go to view page. Boom, there it is. Again, you can add as much as you want or as little as you want to this landing page. You can get creative with it. I would recommend probably looking up maybe some examples to get creative in, as far as how you want to design your landing page. Again, this tutorial is more so focused on just the functionality, getting it to work on your Shopify store. You can look up tons of different inspiration as far as how you want to go about building it and just build it custom to your specific brand needs. And if you want to add some logos, add some designs, I would recommend one thing that is nice on Shopify, the way that I did sort of build out that other page template, is one thing that can be a nice way to find maybe some images to add to landing pages. If we go back to the customize, we come here, we go back to pages, we go back to landing page tutorial. If we go ahead and select the slideshow, one area that you can get a lot of good images for these landing pages on Shopify is we select image, explore free images. Shopify does have a lot of really good free images here. Maybe even let's just go with this like cities example. You can really kind of get creative with how you want your landing page to be built. You can, there's a lot of nice free images that Shopify includes that you can use for your landing pages. Maybe if you're a San Francisco company, boom, you have a nice big picture of the bridge. You have some New York stuff, or Chicago or things like that. If you depending on what you want, you can kind of go through here and just click something that kind of makes sense for your landing page. Maybe a nice like Eiffel Tower image. I guess some of these kind of get cut off a little bit depending on the size. Maybe if you're a health and wellness brand, maybe you do something like that. And you can add some other text and things like that to this. So you can really kind of get creative with how you want it to look and feel. You can add some more text. We're just going to go ahead and select this one here. I guess that one looks decent, in my opinion. And you can get rid of this button too. If you don't want the button, you just leave it blank. And you can add, additional text here if we want to say, sign up or something like that. You can get creative with how you want it to look. If you want to show the container, obviously that would make sense in this case, because you can go left or right, center. You can add like subheading. This is the business, or something like that. If you want to go through here, get creative with what you want to do as far as making it actually look good for your landing page. That is what you're going to do. You go through your edit things. You can do this essentially like you would edit a homepage on your Shopify store. But again, guys, that pretty much wraps up this tutorial here on how to create a landing page on Shopify. You can get really as creative and customize it just as much as you want, like you would a homepage on your Shopify store. So I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. Again, links will be down below in the video description to all the code and the Shopify App Store links as well. And again, guys, if you don't already have a Shopify store, you can go and check out that first link down below in the video description. That's brandonvalesky.com/Shopify. Take you right over to this landing page here where you can get signed up with a Shopify free trial. Again, that's that first link down below in the video description. Again, if you guys found this tutorial helpful or enjoyed it, then be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button as well, and notification bell so you're notified whenever I upload a new video. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.